Testing, testing. I don't know if I'm live though. I think I'm live. Okay. I am pretty sure I am live. We didn't check. 1 second. I think I'm live. Okay, I am live. Hi. It's been a while. Sorry, I was busy with being a person in society. I don't know why my model look like this. I'm gonna try to fix my model. Why does my model look like this? Collaborate. Does it look better now? Oh, it's custom. Is that why? Wait, I'm testing my model. Okay. I can't wear my glasses when I'm using my model, so hi. Yeah, so I've been busy being a working member of society over the holidays. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. It's like yeah. But yeah, I'm back with more 900. Yay! Back with the boys. I have a small memory, so I only remember really leaving off after Senna. Yeah, I'm gonna start Senna. Looking, yes. I returned to Tsukumo Shrine. There was something I wanted to try here. I gulped and cleared my throat. Both times today, when I was in a place related to my memories, I could see a vision. Perhaps if I did the same, my memories would come back to me. I had to try. I had to try jumping into the road. What a way to start the stream. I had to find out who pushed me. I'm pretty sure. Am I the one here? Hi, Nagichi. Hello. Oh my god. No way. It's the real Rocky Yanagi from Idolish 7. No way. Hello. Yeah. I only just started the stream. Welcome. Hi. I'm so happy you're here. I'm pretty sure that I had stopped just shy from the road, so unless I was pushed, I shouldn't have been there in the first place. I shifted my gaze to the road, to the place stained with my blood. I should have ran towards it. Wait, is that audio? I should make it louder. Okay. Too loud? I don't remember what setting I had it last time because I was playing Buster Fellow off stream and I finished Scarecrow stuff. Wait, I should try to replicate this thing as much as possible. Don't do this at home. I took out a sheet from my pocket and placed it on the road where I was sure there were no cars. Amazing! Amazing goodness! Oh my god, it's Nagi! Nagi, when will 4th beat happen? I took the sheet out of my pocket and placed it on the road. I'm sure there's no cars. I returned to my feet and went back to my position on the side of the road. Then, when a car was coming, I would jump into the road. I don't know if you've watched the previous stream or if you know anything about 9-bit, but this will be a really weird place to start. Welcome to 9-bit. Even for a ghost, that seems scary. I knew the car wouldn't hit me, and yet my heart still filled with fear. No, I got to concentrate. I had to focus my attention on who pushed me. That's alone. The first thing that came to my mind was Sayaka, something paranormal. I'm gonna guess it's something paranormal because I don't think Misa would doubt Sayaka. So something Oh yeah, that's that. The thing with no shape, only a voice. The one that blended in with the darkness, bewitching me with its words. Oh, soon. I don't think I watched how people Yeah. Basically, this is a Otome game. I'm still in the prologue. So I haven't met all of the love interests yet. Basically, this girl, she got into a car accident and now she's a ghost, and she doesn't remember like the day where she died, so she's trying to find her memories right now. So she's not just trying to run onto the road herself. Perhaps that's what pushed me. That would be very disturbing to turn out to be the case, but I had to know for sure. I needed to know when I was pushed, if that voice spoke to me. I clenched my fist. As scary as it is, I have to do it. Oh yeah, also, I really wanted to play this game because there's a lot of saves that I like in there. Ken is in here. Kaki is in here. Toki is in here. Basically, like almost like the majority of the love interest I know. What's always? I know it's always the car incident. At least she didn't get isekai, but she's now a ghost. Then I waited for a moment for the car to come. Then, now, I summoned all my courage and stepped onto the street. But as soon as I did, a hand grabbed me and yanked me. Woo! Is it Senna? Or is it someone new? Or Koyo? A hand grabbed me and yanked me back to the sidewalk. I jumped towards the direction, the one who pulled me to find the angry Koyo. Don't be mad. Oh, he's so angry. Oh my god, that expression. But he's still so handsome. Yeah, it's different that she didn't get his. Yeah. Yeah. There's so many like isekai get hit by a truck type of trope. I turn my head towards him. Wait, I'm respectfully looking at Koyo's angry face. He's so angry, I love it. From an easygoing guy like him, I could hardly believe he's I cannot pronounce that word. Sorry, I'm not good at English. I'm not good at English. I can hardly believe the vitriol which he spewed his word. He was angry, that was for sure. I'm fangirling like how Nagi fangirls with Kakuna. But after Koyo let us aside, he placed both his hands on my shoulder. I'm gonna turn the volume up more. I need to hear his voice in all his beauty. Sorry. Huh? Something in his words struck me. Ooh, wait, he saw us die? Is that what happened? What does he mean again? Koyo spoke before I had the chance to ask him what he meant. I guess I've got no choice but to tell him. I steeled myself and began to speak. That's so bad. I know. I think this is where the accident that killed me took place. Wait, how do you find this screen? Are you subbed? I don't think I didn't post any promo on my Instagram or my Twitter. Hello. I wasn't sure if I had really jumped into the street, so I wanted to recreate the accident. I thought if I did that, maybe I could understand. Koyo's hands slumped as he thought he had lost all the strength within himself. Then he let go of my shoulder. Girlie got one day amnesia. Go easy on her. Nothing. From just before the accident until the following day, I don't remember any of it. Why? Wait. He knows something. Tell me, Koyo. The look of astonishment on his face led me to believe that what I had told him was indeed uncommon. I guess memory loss is rare for ghosts too. Then I pointed to the printout that I had placed on the board. That paper, it seemed to have some significance. Under the right circumstances, I'm able to see things with it. I can only see memories I've lost, but only a few. So I'm trying to find more of them. Yes, I think so. Also, this guy, Koyo, he's like trying to help us cross over to not have like any regrets. So yeah, there's context. As I spoke, I averted my eyes from his gaze. Oh. With that, I turned back to face him. Oh. I was so surprised I couldn't say anything. His eyes merely stared back at me apologetically. Sorry for my English. I can speak English. I'm just bad at English at everything. I cannot. Well, I'm better at speaking. I'm better at reading. Everything. Why didn't you tell me? I know, Koyo's such a green flag. I love Koyo already. The thing is, I don't know whose route I want to try go for yet, because I haven't even met like most of them, but I love all of the girls I've seen so far. So if you told me I was there, would you different? Oh, he's so sweet. Yes. I suppose he's right about that. Saying that he went into the road and picked up the paper I just put there. When he returned, he handed it to me. Oh no! Don't apologize! I feel so bad every time they apologize. You did nothing wrong. I took the printout from his hand. So that means the first time we met wasn't an accident, was it? He came to the school just to find the MC. You're such a sweetheart. Why would you do all of that for me? As I spoke the words, a vision came to me. It hurts. It's dark. I'm scared. Okay. I did not remember that. When I opened my eyes, I was met with Koyo's concerned gaze. He is so cute. The art is so cute in this game. During my vision, I must have collapsed, and I quickly realized that he was holding me up. That voice. I had just seen a vision of the accident. In that memory, I could hear a voice that was filled with concern for me. When I got into that accident, I heard a voice. I just remembered that voice. It was you, wasn't it? Koyo had tried to help me. And finally, I understood. If I died and became a ghost, he was determined to help me. He would help me cross over. Such a sweetheart. Oh, it's okay. You did your best. I know I simp for voice actors, but the way like he hears voices, it's so like it touches my heart. Going to try and end things. Try to stop them? Wait, what do you mean suicide? The previous day, when I had helped Koyo with his job, I instinctively reached out to the mother who was trying to kill herself. I knew I couldn't grab her, but I understood his feeling. When you see a life about to disappear, living or dead, you feel as though you want to help. And so it seems someone reached out their hands to me as well. I would have never known. You're a good person, Koyo. He's so cute. Oh, poor guy. He needs a therapist. Also, he is like one of the local urban legends called like Mary, where he like can call living person through like a phone to help relay messages. So yeah, that's some context. In his role as Mary, they basically tells me. In his role as Mary, he had the chance to touch so many people's life and so many people's death. That must be why he felt like this. It's alright. I think I can stand now. No CG of him holding us? I took his hand and slowly got up. I tried to thank him, but the look on his face left me without words. Koyo's face was dark, and I could tell that he had something on his mind. Something about me, perhaps. I couldn't save him. I didn't tell her I was there that day. Though he didn't speak then, I could tell his thoughts were on his mind. And so I told him, ooh, wait, both are good options. I am also, because this is my first playthrough, I'm gonna do it on how I will respond, but I'm not like self-inserting into the MC. I will say thank you, because I'm all first instinct, I'm gonna say thank you. I'll say both. Thank you for trying to save me. You tried! That's not what matters. What matters is how you felt in the moment. Hearing that from you today, well, it makes me happy from the bottom of my heart. When I finished speaking, Koyo... Wait, when I finished speaking, a troubled smile spread across Koyo's face. Koyo stared back at me, a serious look strewn across his face. I felt my body shiver. I'm nervous. He stared at the road and began to tell me about what happened. The area was tinted the color of the setting sun. I was walking around the area with no reason in particular when I saw you. You were frozen, just staring at the ground. It was strange. The living almost never stand alone by themselves like that, so I decided to simply watch over you. Misa, your face was so pale. Then you checked your bag and kept staring. The whole thing was very bizarre. Before I finished mumbling those words, things took a turn for the worse. You started running towards the street, and I instinctively ran after you. You stopped for a moment, just at the edge of the road. I reached out my hand to grab you, but I couldn't reach you. Then it was just like you tripped or something, and you fell onto the road. Crash! You jumped into the street. Yeah, so it's only the Nobu character that was talking to us, right? Nobu's voice range is so like wide. Sometimes I don't even recognize his voice. I think it should be the Nobu character. I could be wrong. I see. But Koyo, you don't need to apologize. When he asked me that, I told him that part of the story stuck out to me. You say I stumbled on something?
かなり至近距離にいたせいで、あんたの足元まで見えてなくてさ。
Well then, I felt my voice waver as I spoke. Aside from you, Koyo, was there anyone else nearby? I stared at him, my eyes filled with a mixture of hope and fear. He must have known how important the answer was to me, but because he contemplated it for a while, never taking his eyes off me. Then he spoke.
そばにいたのは俺だけ。他には誰もいなかった。
Cause he's like in the mirror or something, right? So they say it. He's in the mirror, he's in our thoughts. Then that means the thing I feared from the very beginning, that Sayaka might somehow have been involved with my death, was false. I'm so glad to hear that. I crouched down on the spot and sighed deeply with relief. Koyo looked a bit perplexed at my reaction before extending his hand out to me. Oh, CG! God, what are those neon shoes, man? Ah! Give me a moment to... What? I like how you... Yeah. Looking. Good. Okay, enjoy walking your dog. Wait, you send me photos of your dog sometime. I didn't know. Yeah, your aunt had a dog. Let me see the doggo. Let's exchange doggo pictures sometime. Wait. Enjoy your walk. Bye bye. Goodbye, Nagi. Something about this feels like deja vu.
あんた、新米の幽霊でしょ？大丈夫？
It was like the first time we met. It's like the first time we met. When Koyo heard that, he smiled. Why isn't he smiling? Let me see him smile. There was one other thing that was different. The feeling between us had changed from the forest. Ah! There he is! He's smiling! Ah! When I put my hand to his, we both smiled. Thank you. When I finally touched his hand, I found it to be cold, just like mine probably was. Yet, something in my heart felt warmed by him. Ah! Ah! Yeah, he really did. Thanks to you seeing the whole thing, you were able to tell me something I needed to know. And thanks to you, I feel like I can finally smile again. So, thank you. I used his hand to pull me up and quickly let go as soon as I was up. He averted his gaze away from mine, and I felt a little sad the moment had passed. Work time, because we're now an employed ghost. Saite. Well, I wanted to remember. It's just that I've got a lot of stuff going on, you know? Anyways, we got a job to do. I'm okay now, so let's go. We don't have work today? Then what are we doing today, huh? A date? No, basically, every time I say something, Misa says it the next click after. A movie date! I see. Yeah, I guess we could just walk to admissions, huh? But Koya and I are going to watch a movie together? Alone? That kind of sounds like a date. I tried to shake the thought out of my head. Oh, why did I think it was a date? Nothing. But why a movie? It made sense if I was going to help him with a job, but Well, I guess I really didn't need to help him yesterday.
あんたに息抜きを教えるため。
Aww. Ah! You're such a sweet boy. Relax? Well, now that you mention it, I haven't done anything fun since I became ghost.
でしょ？あんたは表情を曇らせすぎだから、たまには気分転換した方がいい。強引でも何でも、今のあんたは一人にさせられない。
Maybe the reason he was so insistent about staying with me before was because he was worried about me. My tea is cold. Just how kind is he? I feel a piercing ache in my heart.
そんじゃ行こう。ホラー映画の新作が待ってる。
Okay. Hey, wait. What do you mean horror movie?
恐怖感を味わえる映
I know that, but you said you wanted to cheer me up, right? How is that going to
画。
help?
見解の相違だね。意味わかる？
I don't. I'm gonna Google it. Impact. A situation in which no progress is possible, especially because of a disagreement with dialogue. Okay. Yay, learning English with language. Of course I do. Why are you so terrible? Despite his teasing, I couldn't help but feel like I want to spend more time with him. I showed him with complaints and followed along. I have watched many horror movies with Sayaka before, but I never thought I'd end up seeing one as a ghost myself. Shortly after, just as evening was setting in, I had finished watching a movie with Koyo and I was sitting on a bench in front of the station. That was such a scary movie. I knew I needed something to distract me from the horror movie I just saw. Maybe I'll go for a walk. I'm sure I'll bump into someone. Ooh, I'm gonna predict. Sayaka? Or the... What's her name? Yui? No. The Lolita ghost. Don't think it might be Senna. Senna has too much screen time already. Ah, yeah, the shoes. Okay. Ooh, who's at a shopping mall? Let's go to the mall. What I think. Right. Well. I decided to stretch my legs and walk to the school. I bumped into Koyo near the school gate. Koyo! Didn't you guys... Weren't you guys just together? Why didn't you just go together?
あんたか。学校に用事？
I don't need to do homework anymore. I'm a go! No, I just thought I'd come for a walk. Did you come to meet Kureha? Kureha needs more screen time. I know he's probably one of like the later routes you have to unlock, but I need to see more Masen. Masen!
当たり。さっき見たばかりのホラー映画の感想を聞いてもらってた。
They're besties. The modern ghosts and the old ghosts. Oof, I kind of feel bad for Kureha. Invite Kureha next time. I got a feeling that Kureha probably likes those kind of stories and movies. Would you mind talking with me for a bit? I feel like Koyo is like the male version of Sayaka. Kind of.
時間あるしいいよ。
You're so sweet. Thanks. Well, scary stories. I heard you used to do a lot of streaming. Your specialty was horror content, right, Koyo?
怖い話をテーマに語ったり、ホラーゲームしてみたり、心霊スポットに取材しに行ったり、いろんな企画考えてやってた。
You must know a lot of scary stories, right?
何？聞きたいの？
No thanks. No thanks, I'll pass.
久しぶりに語るのも悪くないな。こんな話があってさ。
He wants to yap about ghost story. Misa's always with a yapper about horror stuff. Huh? No, I said no thanks.
これは視聴者から寄せられた。
He looks so sad that we said no. Oh my god. It looks like I punched the dog or something. No. Why isn't he listening? Ignoring my protest, Koya began to speak in a hushed voice. He missed his content streaming days. Let him yap. It all started a few years back. Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, this is Koya speaking. It all started a few years back when one famous horror movie led to a horror boom. There was a company collecting scary stories from all over the country to create horror games collection. The development staff divided up and started gathering various ghost stories and urban legends. This was one of the stories they found. At first, it sounded like a typical ghost story. It was about someone who went crazy while falling in love. There was a boy who lived in an apartment with a girl. The girl loved the boy very much, and her name was Kanai. But the boy was a scam artist. He betrayed Kanai and killed her. Ever since then, whenever a boy and a girl live together in the apartment, it is said they will always be separated. Love that you feel so much. It's scary. I read a lot of ghost stories, and nearly all of them involve love. I guess there's all of them involve love. Well, gee, it's almost as if this is an Atome game. I guess I'll just go to show how deeply love is intertwined with our soul. So back to the apartment Kanaya was haunted. Upon hearing the ghost story, most of the staff at the game company didn't know what to do. While the story certainly was creepy, it lacked a certain impact. After all, the worst that happened in the story was a couple that moves into an apartment and breaks up. To boost the impact, they decided to punch up the story a little bit. They said that any couple who moved into that apartment, one of them would go crazy and kill the other for themselves. They also changed the story so Kanaya wasn't killed by her boyfriend, but instead went mad with love and stabbed herself in the heart. They changed the detail as they pleased, and then decided to use the story for their game. However, soon after, the writer of the story for the game suddenly died. In fact, the writer was living with their lover, planning to get married soon. Their lover suddenly went crazy and killed the writer by stabbing them. Soon after that, the next writer who took over was stabbed in the chest by his wife, after two of them got into an argument. With all of these strange occurrences, the director of the game decided to pause the development. Then, as the director started reading over the program's files of the game, something terrible happened. Any couple who moves into the apartment, one of them will go crazy and kill the other or themselves. Lies! They also changed the story so Kanai wasn't killed by her boyfriend, but instead went mad with love and stabbed herself in the heart. Lies! In the game's code, there was hundreds of terrible curse words. Shortly after, the director went mad and moved into a mental hospital. There, he told the staff, "Those who tell ghost stories must never change the facts." The girl, she was always watching us. Always watching us.
久しぶりに階段を語るんです。
Aww, he's so. I'll listen to all the ghost stories you have to tell me. I don't care if Misa doesn't want to hear it. I want to hear it. He's so happy. Look at his smile. It's so squishable.
おーい、大丈夫か?
I told you I didn't want to hear it. Why are you gonna give it? Wait, what are you gonna do if it gives me a nightmare later?
幽霊だって自覚ある。 それじゃあいいこと教えてあげる。
I'm not okay. I love it when they laugh like that.
かなえさん、先週成仏したから大丈夫。
Yay! Because of Mary Mary?
そういうこと。
Mary Mary, aka Koyo. I wonder if most people of the ghost story I've heard up now were people he helped cross over.
次の話も結構怖いって言われてるんだけどね。
He helped Kanae cross over, but what about the people who were killed? What were they crossed over? You want to tell me another one? No, wait, I'm good. That face, he's like, okay. Wait, I don't get to ask more? Wait, go back. I didn't save the files. We will be resuming quickly in a moment. Hold on. I need to know what he says for every other object. Let's skip it. Is that good? Hold on. No, I can. How do I? Can I not like click skip? I could have sworn I actually did it before. I have to spam it. Okay, I'm just gonna spam it. Lesson learned. Spam it. I should probably save. I'm gonna stick to my original. Maybe if we ask him about love, that's how we get onto his family. Probably. No, I'm gonna get him get mad again. Spamming like 45 minutes off. But yeah, I've been busy the past few days. And I was too tired to play. Well, yeah, I could have streamed yesterday, but I was finishing a deadline for a project, so I couldn't stream because it's due today. Nothing else much happened really. I finished Scarecrow. I think he's so sweet. Also, his voice line Shrine, which is like a big plus. One of the reasons why I started Buster Fellow. My sister already played through Buster Fellow, so I could like just play without that one. I'm interested in Buster Fellow for Masen, not Masen, no, Ken and Shirain. Yeah. Even though I started Buster Fellow for Ken, I don't think I'm gonna go for Limbo's route just yet. I'm gonna go most soon, I think. I don't know, Limbo doesn't stick out to me just yet. Also because you're gonna like he's a bit chopped. No offense. Maybe I'll learn to like his design a bit more afterwards. Hey? Oh wait. Yeah. I'm gonna save you. Also I don't stream it because I can't stream Buster Fellow. So if you in the shopping district. Oh, Santa's in the shopping district. Okay, I'll go right at it. Spam. Oh, you're so cute. Ah, I spelled the wrong thing! Thank goodness I get saved. Who is that? I hear my phone going off because I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. Who is messaging me? Nagichi.
あんたか。あた。時間あるし。
I can't. Okay, I need to stop spamming it. Third time's the charm.
あんたか。当たり。時間あるし。
Well, let's try story love. I thought we would get to go through all of them. Koyo, your videos are pretty popular with the girls, right?
別に女の人に受けようなんて思ってない。
No, I didn't mean that. I just think that I was under the impression that your videos are popular with girls.
視聴者の性別なんて気にしたことないかもしれない。
Giga Chat Alpha Wolf. Oh, I guess I stumbled onto a bad topic. I mean, I wanted to watch them too, but after I died, I couldn't end anymore. Too bad. I think I'm just making things worse.
あんたって嘘つくの下手だね。
Totally worth skipping through everything again just to hear that. Thank you. It's not a lie. I wanted to watch them.
本人が目の前にいるんだからそれでいいだろう。
Yes. Well, I guess that's true.
俺の配信見たかったって言うなら今度一緒に心霊スポット。
Yeah, you love this expression. He looks so evil and smug at the same time. It's so ikemen.
取材で心霊スポット行くことあってさ。俺が一緒に行けば配信と一緒。
Yes. Hey, one-on-one live stream interaction. Hell yeah. I think I'll pass.
ダメ決定。
Yay, we're going. Hey. I should have just given up on this topic. Now I really regret it. That's so cute. All right, what's next? That was friends. Something else I already forgot. That was so cute. God, if I accidentally overwrite this data, I would have cried. Wait, I also only get to. Oh no! I only get to go to Koyo or Senna. No, I like them both.
あんたか。当たり。時間あるし。
Let's talk about friends. Oh, friends, and then we talk about Senna because you guys were friends. So you and Senna go way back together, right?
ああ、いわゆる幼馴染ってやつ。
How did you two become friends?
小学生の時、あいつが消しゴムを忘れて、俺のを半分に切ってやったら疲れた。
He has been a good boy since kindergarten, elementary school. So I guess you're good at helping people since you were little, huh?
消しゴム貸すぐらい人助けってほどの内容じゃないだろう。
Okay, but you must have met Senna. But you must have made Senna really happy when you did that. Makes sense that he became so attached to you. Even though when we first met for the first time, wait, what? Even though when we met is the first time for him, he always gives me such a friendly smile.
あんた、セナのこと気になってんの？
Misa girl. Misa, what's your answer? I don't care about your answer, Misa. I am into both of them. I'm into all of them. Well, no, I'm just curious, that's all.
なんとなく。そういうのが気になってるって言うんじゃない？
He jealous? That slight change of expression when he becomes like even more angry. Ah! Not really. I was just curious more about your relationship with him. Wait, does it make it sound like an interesting Koyo then? I stole a quick glance at Koyo. I love this game. Thank you. I'm glad no one's in stream to watch me be like this. Did he blow his mask because he's embarrassed? I didn't mean anything weird by that. I just don't know very much about you, Koyo. So I just thought I wanted to know more.
聞かれるの嫌いじゃない。あんたに限って。
Shut up. Shut up. Well, good. Hey, it's not my fault that I'm liking the green flags while you like the red flags, okay? The way he said, as long as it's you, we my heart skip. We're not even in your round, we're in the prologue. Chill. Well then, I'll keep asking more.
あんたのことも聞くか。
Yeah, please do. For a while after that, Koya would make eye contact with me, but we enjoyed talking back and forth with each other. Yeah. Okay, I already forgot all of the options. Okay, food. Okay, two more options for Koyo. Then I'm moving on to Senna. I've been thinking about it ever since I died, but being stuck in a body that can't eat sure is terrible, huh? I used to love ordering sweets and dessert at a cafe. Only being able to look at the freshly baked good at a cafe sure is rough.
ああ、それ俺もわかる。ちょっとあんたとは理由違うけど、食いながら好きな映画流したりして、リラックスできる瞬間だったなって。
Both of our favorite things sound surprisingly normal. I guess you really don't know what you have until it's gone.
死者あるあるだな。まあ、今この幽霊ライフも悪くないって思うけど。
What do you mean? And why are you staring at me?
誰かさんが現れてから忙しくなったなと思って。
He reminds me of Haku, where he just like keep trying to like hit on the MC. And he's green too. Well, I'm sorry to have troubled you.
いいんじゃない？悪くないって言ってんだから。
Huh? I can't speak. Should I be happy about it? Koyo smiled as though he was enjoying this. I got a feeling that his not bad actually meant good. I feel like I've gotten to know Koyo better, and that makes me happy. That makes me happy too. Okay, one more mask. One more option for Koyo. Until it's Senna. Yeah.
あんたか？当たり。時間あるし。
So, Koyo, what's the deal with that mask? Are you trying to be, are you trying to be like Senna?
セノ
Yeah, I mean, being Mary must make you pretty famous, huh? You're an urban legend after all. A lot of people must want to try and meet you. It'll probably be a pain if loads of people trying to track you down. So that's why you keep the mask. What's so
い
funny?
やごめんそんなこと真剣に考えてたのかって思ったら笑えて
I mean, I was just curious.
気になったってマスク俺が
I'm back. I had to reply. So what are you curious about? The mask or me? Both? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's so awkward to look at him now. In an attempt to rescue the situation, Koyo took a deep breath and changed the topic.
まあ理由なんて大したことない見つかりたくないやつが一人いるってだけ
Oh. Oh, okay. I already forgot her name. The Lolita one. I thought she would be a crazy fan for Senna, but maybe she's a crazy fan for Koyo. Huh? Maybe.
そいつに見つかる前に俺が見つけなきゃ
As he spoke, the air around him changed into nothing that I've seen him from before. Well, I think your loss looks cool. I said that because I wanted to bring back to his normal self, but Koyo merely seemed agitated. Listen to everything. I have two models. You wanna see me shape shift in real time? Wait. Arr, 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 arr. Whee! Here you go. Oops. I shape shifted again. Ha ha ha. Ah. Wait. Move my model up. Yeah, shape-shifted. This is my newer model, but I don't like how you can see the mouth moves. Yeah. He slipped his mask back on.
演技ってバレバレ
I'm not faking it. I really think it looks cool. But I think you look cool without it too.
ああもういいってそれ以上言われるとやばい
Huh? What do you mean to buy too much?
あんたうさ
I love a little like tsundere character. Literally all of my type. I was just being nice. After seeing my shocked response, Koyo started patting me on the back for some
あんた
reason.
はずっと単純なままでいて歪んだりしないで
Witch! I am not a witch. I am just a little guy. I am just a guy. I am me. I don't know how to respond to that. Yeah, all of Koyo's response are so good. He is such a green flag. He's an even greener flag than his hair. Okay, now to Senna. Senna. I can't. Okay. I don't know. What? There's a love catch? Oh, I'm turning that on. Wait, what is this one? Ow! Wait, I don't know any of these. Where's the audio? How do I do this? Ah, sound. Like that. There. You're happy? Okay, I'm gonna go slow. But between the two right now, I like Koyo a bit more. I decided to head inside the shopping mall near the station. What's this? I'm gonna tie my hair. It's hot. Cut my. I wasn't feeling as though I could. It wasn't as though I could do any shopping, but I figured the cheery atmosphere would help cheer me up. No, is that? Senna, what are you doing here? He beckoned me towards him with his hand, and I ducked into his shadow. I thought you liked red flag because red is the lucky. Yeah, red is the lucky flag. I mean, Riku, he is red color, but he is puppy. He is dog energy. Haruka, he might seem like a red flag at first, but he became such a softie. He is so cute. Ace, he is a red flag at first, but I love that he's like morally gray and he's like red too. So hiding from fence again. I love how it's so funny how Senna's like he doesn't know, but it's funny that he's like he thinks it's life. It's the only explanation from one. It's you think you're still fake. People can see, but you don't put any like disguise or something. You know, in like idol anime, at least they like put on like a cap, sunglasses, or like a mask. You're just out here with your bare face, man. I've been around Senna long enough to know that this is a normal pattern. He used his finger to point to three girls who were chattering and giggling. He's so full of himself. He's like, people are thinking about me. His face lights up as he stared at the girls. Totally not creepy. It is not just the girls who seem giddy. Senna's over the moon too. As long as he's happy, whatever, I guess. It's nothing important really, but would you mind chatting with me? Thanks. So... Wait, I didn't check what affection was what. No, Koyo. Oh wait, is it all of them? Okay, after I finish all this, I'm probably going to go back to Koyo. Senna, are you as bright and lively when you do something? I need that voice. I need that giggle as like my sound alarm. What is that? What is? I'm sorry. I basically just told him I've never watched him do TV spot before. I know he was merely saying that to cover up the awkward situation, but I still felt bad.
事務所の社長から言われてた。
Why is it?
見た目とのギャップが出すぎるみたいなんだよね。アホっぽく見えるとか。そんなことないと思うんだけどな。僕、こう見えて大人な一面もあってミステリアスでクールなんだ。
Sure you are.
ねえ、そう思わない？
Yeah, totally.
ちょっと、なんでそこで目をそらすの？
After that, Senna went on listening all the way. He was very cool and mysterious. Senna is also a cutie pie though. I like them both. Hello.
すごい。好きよ。ファン。
I don't know, but I feel like it's a bit weird that Senna thinks he's alive, but he's still like willing to like talk to the MC. But I guess MC, because he knows the MC doesn't really know him as an idol. But, I don't know. I feel like he should be more wary of Misa. Hobby. Okay, I'm guessing all of the options give affection up. Senna, what do you like to do for fun?
趣味か。仕事してる時が楽しくて、それ以外ってあまりないんだよね。
Okay, fine. I was just thinking about how like Senna doesn't treat Misa with like the idol image, like he have to pretend to be like, wow, so sparkly, so mysterious, as he just said. And then I just thought of like Tamon Kun's B-side. And I was like, I need to watch it tomorrow. Well then, what do you do on your days off?
友達に会ったり、家のことをしたり、今みたいに地元に帰ってきたりかな。僕さ、作詞と作曲もさせてもらっていて。
Oh my god!
だからお休みの日も作業してることがほとんどなんだよね。
He looks like Minami. He writes music and lyrics. Oh my god. I'm too Ainana brainwashed for this. Wow, you really are talented. You're amazing, Senna.
新鮮な反応かも。君に言われるとすごい人になった気分。
You're amazing.
でも僕にとってはそれがやりたいことだから。すごいとかそういう感覚ないんだよね。
Next time, I want to hear a song you wrote, Senna. Sing us through both goals. I realized that would be pretty hard, but I did truly want to hear him sing an original song.
うわー、すっごく嬉しいよ。聞いたら感想をちょうだいね。
Hey! Sure thing. After that, we continued to talk about Senna's work for some time. Next. I keep forgetting like the options. What are they? Work. That was about work. Work. I forgot. Single field. What could be that?
Ah. すごい。付き合わせちゃってる。ファン。すごく。
I just said hobby, sorry. So love. What? So Senna, as an idol, I heard that you can't date openly. Is that really true?
事務所から言われてるよ。でも、あんま まり気にしてないんだよね。
Because I love all of my fans. Oh, I thought he was gonna say that. Really? Is that
あ
okay?
あ、いや、恋愛よりも仕事ってなって
Okay. I see.
でも、君がそういう質問してるのは、もしかして僕のことを気にして？
Oh, why would you say that?
もう、なんでそこでとぼけるのさ。そうですとか言ってほしかったな。
And why would you have done if I said yes? Yikes. What? Wait, does that mean he doesn't like me?
君になら嬉しいな。
What did you just say?
なんでもない。
Okay, but it's also a bit weird because from Senna's perspective, he only knows Misa for like less than a day. But he's still a cutie. He's funny. Oops. Koya, wait. Koya, I'll come back for you. Wait. Koya, wait. Just let me get done with Senna's first. Okay, so I'm guessing since this is the first place where I can only... Oh, do I not get to meet the other ghosts? No, I feel like I should, right? But this is a very long prologue. Is it? Am I still in the prologue? That's right. Koyo and Senna. Oh, Koyo and Senna seems really good friends, so. Hey Senna, do you like scary stories? His facial expression changed on a dime.
今、怖い話がちょっと。
Got it. You don't like scary stories. Sorry for bringing that up.
苦手っていうか、本当に体験したことがあってさ。
Oh no! Seriously? Like something traumatic?
そうなんだ。実は今日、血に染まった着物を着ている男性を見かけてさ、そっとしそうになったよ。
Ah! he saw Kureha.
映画館のあたりでね。あれ絶対に幽霊だよ。
Oh my No! He looks like Marius! He was standing by the movie theater who was at the movie theater, Misa and Koyo. He wanted to be invited, but we didn't invite him. And Koyo went to tell Kureha about us being at the... Kureha, I'm so sorry. Sounds like it. I'm so distraught. No, Kureha. So basically, Senna and Koyo is basically like the male version of Misa and Sayaka, huh? Well, I wouldn't say that, but I had a feeling Senna had just seen Kureha going to the movie. Oh wait, Kureha went to the movie with Koyo, and I wasn't invited. Misa, huh?
僕もあそこの映画館行けないよ。本当に怖かった。
Aww. If Senna found out that the ghost was a friend of Koyo, what would he think? Seeing how frightened he was, I decided to change the topic back to something lighter. Wait. Okay. No. Koyo told Kureha about the movie And then Kureha was like, "Oh, I want to watch it too." And then so Koyo watched the movie a second time with Kureha. Yeah, that's my headcanon. No one gets left out. Misa still got left out. No, Misa still got left out. And one more. What was it? I already forgot the options. Urban legend. You're urban legend yourself, my guys. Hey, do you believe in urban legends? Well, I was quite literally staring at the urban legend after all. Ooh. Is this one of the other guys? Since I had been sent to a specific member, he decided to take the rose home and put it in a glass vase. Idols never do that. What if it's bugs, huh? Now the fan knows your address, what you're doing. The next day, he went to change the water, only to find out it had turned red. Not just a slight tinge, mind you, a deep blood red. He was so shocked he dropped the vase. I mean, can you blame him? It looked like blood. Who wouldn't be frightened? The whole thing creeped him out. Did he graduate? He decided to just throw it out. There was no point in keeping it. Besides, it unnerved him. Later, when he went to the office to find another present had arrived for him, surely you can guess what it was, can't you? That's right. The rose he thought he'd thrown away. Quite frightening, yes. He'd thrown it away that very morning. But unlike the other ones he'd thrown out, this one was wrapped anew. Still, it looked like something he'd thrown away. No doubt someone had gone through the garbage and taken out the exact same rose. See, what did I tell you? It has been bugged. He knows why he threw out the rose. He told a member of the agency stuff about the whole thing and left the rose with them. The next day, they found the person dead, and next to the body was a single red rose. Senna, I thought you didn't like horror stories. Why are you telling us this? The next day, a rose came to the office. He was positively terrified at that point. He'd thrown it away and it came back. He gave it to someone else and they died. He still had that rose, even now, and everywhere he goes, they say he smells of roses. Didn't I tell you before? This person was a member of my group. Oh, wait, that's a true story? You don't like horror stories. Why are you telling us a horror story? Why won't you tell me? And what's the reason behind the ghost? The rose? You don't like horror stories. Of all the stories I've heard so far, this was one of the most frightening. After that, Senna and I continued talking about various things, but the rose stuck out to me for quite some time. Yay! Okay, that's all the options. I'm sorry, Senna, but I'm gonna haul back to Koyo. Koyo, my love. I don't know, I love the way that Koyo teases us. It's so cute. And also like his tsundere moments. It's chef kiss. I don't think it really matters which one I choose. I'll just spam through this. Wow, wow, wow. Yay! As the sun began to set, I headed to the park in hopes of running into Saka and Tonodamaru. I still couldn't remember everything. Koyo's story helped me understand what happened, but it still wasn't my own memory. At least I knew for certain Saka had nothing to do with the accident, but she summoned the demon! What I still don't know is why Saka thinks she had anything to do with it. She wasn't anywhere near the accident when it happened, but she kept saying it was her fault. Also, I still don't know how I ended up on the street. I still need to find the missing pieces of the R.I.P career path survey too. But where should I even start to look? I don't have any idea. Okay, the poem will probably end when we find all of the career path survey. As I walked along on my own, a springly voice popped into my ear. Oh god. Ah, it's Reika. I keep forgetting her name. Reika. Afternoon. Quite a coincidence meeting you here again. I greeted her calmly, but inside I was a little frightened. Since meeting Reika the other day, I was left with an uneasy feeling about her. Okay, which one is it gonna be? Place or bet? At first I thought it was Senna, but I now think it might be Koyo. I think it might be Koyo. Did something happen? Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, was it us? Guess she's the type to really worry about her boyfriend. Sounds like your boyfriend's very considerate, but you're very kind yourself. Guess you two are made for each other. Girl, please don't hurt me. There's always gotta be like a cray-cray girl that dresses up very much. Sounds pretty intense. Well, good luck with that. Don't hurt me. Reika took a step towards me and whispered in my ear. Oh! Don't hurt me. It's Koyo, isn't it? It's Koyo, isn't it? I just saw it. Koyo. I'm scared. Okay, what would happen? What would happen if I did Senna's route in Senna's option instead? Would this still be here? I'm curious. Am I bothered? Do I bother to go back? Yayyyyyy, obsessed freak. Then why don't you like her, huh? Don't wanna go back. I can be bothered. Oh, it's Koyo, isn't it? He's gonna kill me in the afterlife. I found myself staring in the daze as Reika left me to stand all alone. That didn't sound like a thank you for cheering me up kind of message. It sounded like a warning or even a threat. Ooh! A new person? Sister? Sister! I turned to face a familiar voice creeping into my ear. It was my sister and... Sayaka? They look like sisters! What color does the MC have? What color is the MC's hair? Okay. Her sister probably dyed her hair, right? But oh my god, they look like siblings next to each other. Are we sure we're not swapped at birth? Was it my sister and Sayaka? I suppose seeing the two of them together wasn't that strange at all. Since Sayaka lived so close to us, she wasn't just friends with me, but also with my sister. As kids, the three of us often played together. Nowadays, that kind of thing was less common, but I knew my sister still thought of Sayaka as another younger sister. Looks like they're going into that cafe. I should follow them. Damn, what was that light? That's some weird lighting in a cafe. The two of them entered the cafe and after ordering, sat down and began to talk.
おばさんから聞いてるぞ。最近様子がおかしいって。めちゃくちゃ心配してた。やっぱり、そういうことだよね。
Is my screen dirty after he?
分かってたのか。
Okay, was my screen dirty?
連絡もらったとき、なんとなく、翼ちゃん、いつも気にかけてくれてるから。なあ、さやか。ビザのことがあって沈んでるのはわかるけど。
Tsubasa looks like the main love interest from Cupid Parasite, but a girl. Wait, is that the same artist? Maybe that's why. And it's in color.
今だからこそしっかりしないと。
I see. So my sister was also worried about Sayaka too. I felt relieved knowing that my sister is looking out for her. After all, I knew that there was nothing I could do to help Sayaka as a ghost. And yet, despite my sister's kind words, Sayaka's expression remained unchanged.
まだ私のせいなんて思ってるのか。
So Sayaka said the same thing to my sister. I felt a pain in my chest when I thought back on how Sayaka was crying at the park. This wasn't your fault, Sayaka.
これを見たら、翼ちゃんもそう思う。
Sayaka started rumbling through her bed before putting something on the table. There, on the table, was something that looked very much like torn up paper that I was looking for. But on closer inspection, I realized though it looks like the same career path survey. That's not my handwriting. It was written by Sayaka. And though it was ripped apart, the pieces were big enough for me to read what it all said. Plans to continue education. Yes, desired school, Seiyuus University.
進路のプリントか。どうして破れてるんだよ。おまじないをしたの。
She's a witch! Sayaka's face changed.
事故が起きる前日に。
Her face grew more sullen, as though she was recalling her deepest regret. It was the same face she worn at the park.
に載っていた願いが叶うと評判のもので。
He plays a curse in there.
紙に願いを書いて、それが叶うよう気持ちを込めながら、私がそれを進路のプリントでやったの。リサと同じ大学に行けるように。
Girl, you don't have to be in the same university to be still besties. You guys can go on to separate paths. You guys can still be besties. I don't go to the same uni as my bestie. Girl.
それがこれってわけか。でも、ね、おまじないをした後、手順を見返してみたら。
She messed up. Cyclops' voice started to tremble.
髪を破くんじゃなくて、息を吹きかけるのが正しくて。だから、私。
Instead of getting her wish granted, she killed us instead. Good job. I'm joking. No, I'm sorry, Sayaka. You don't mean it. Instead of getting her wish granted of going to the same university, she gets, we don't go to the same university because Misa's dead. That's some powerful manifestation right there. trying to read it.
あの事故を起こしたんだよ。
Sayaka. I stared down at the paper on the table. A spell? Misa would say, no way. No way. I don't buy it. It must be a rumor she found on the internet. No way this could actually kill someone. I huffed and gently placed my hand near Sayaka's back. I knew I couldn't touch her, but I wanted to offer some comfort. This isn't your fault, Sayaka. You hear me? So like I said, we've got to stay positive. I still don't know the whole story of what happened that day. The supernatural element, that voice, that was the root of this all. The supernatural nature of the events Sayaka saw was somehow involved, but I heard that voice before Sayaka could have casted the spell, so the two can't be related.
ごめんなさい。私のせいであの子が。謝る必要なんてないって。
I know he's probably trying to cheer up Sayaka, but don't laugh, please.
さっちゃん。さやかには悪いけど、私はこういうの信じてないから。
My sister spoke in so brazenly it forced Sayaka to stop crying and stare at her in the daze. Imagine like crying your heart out and then the person in front of you starts laughing. It must feel so awful. My sister only looked at Sayaka with her usual
例
smirk.
えば、さやかのせいだっていうやつがいたら、ふざけんなバカ野郎って怒鳴りつけてやるね。だからさやかも。
My sister brought her face closer to Sayaka.
いい加減にしなよ。
Aww. That's the face my sister used when she's really upset. My sister unclenched her jaws and stared back at Sayaka with one familiar eye.
日に病む時間よりも、ミサのために何ができるか考えよう。
Sayaka nodded slowly and took a handkerchief to wipe away her tears. Then she put the torn up pieces of paper away in her bag.
私ね、今やっていることがあるの。うまくいけば、ミサを救える。
Girl? Okay, are we in a coma or are we like dead? I feel like we're just in a coma. We're not actually dead, right? Because girl, if you can like revive someone with a spell, go make a fortune out of that. Huh? What is she talking about?
待て待て、あんたまた怪しげなもんに手を出そうとしてるんじゃ。
It better not be like a exchange life
大丈夫。
thing.
これは私がやらないといけないことだから。あ、待てってば。
Hey, you're leaving the bill to Tsubasa.
ったく。私の妹たちはどうしてこう世話を焼かせる。
Oh. Okay, this is why I like listening to the Japanese audio to get like the original message. Because like sometimes things don't really transfer over to the English text. I just heard Tsubasa say Imoto Tachi, which like previously we've already like we've read that Tsubasa considers Sayaka one of her younger sisters, but now she says it herself, Imoto Tachi, that Sayaka is also her younger sister. That's so cute. The little like Easter eggs. Just reminds me of it, like when Kazuki calls Ichika from just Ichika to Ne-san. My sister quickly stood up after Sayaka, paid the bill, and went to chase after her. All I could do was watch the scene unfold with total dismay. Save me? Seriously, Sayaka? Sayaka always tends to lose sight of reality, especially if there's something she's really focused on, but save me from death? She wants to bring me back to life? That simply wasn't possible. When someone dies, That's the end. And yet, had Sayaka told me she wanted to raise someone from the dead before, I would have laughed it off. But knowing what I know now, the strange supernatural activity, the world of the dead, perhaps the world was far more mysterious than I once thought. What's that? The paper? A real piece of our career? Atop the table lay a single ripped piece of paper. Sayaka must have forgotten it. But when the cafe staff came to clean up the table, they left the paper right where it was. Could it be? I reached out my hand, and to my disbelief, I was able to touch it. Guess there was a piece of paper here too. I took the piece of paper and placed it next to the others, and wow, it fits. Looks like I got a little bit left. But I'm not having a vision or getting any new memories. Every time I picked up a piece of paper, I'm able to see a new memory. I always assumed the memory would appear on the spot. I tried various things to get a vision to appear, but nothing happened. If not here, then what? Then where? Just what was Sayaka up to? And where were my other memories? I had a sinking feeling it would be quite some time before I could free myself of my regrets and cross over. Chapter 4. Wait. I didn't know I was on chapter 3. Oh wait, no, I was on chapter 3. After that, I tried taking the career survey to a variety of places to try and get vision to occur, but they simply wouldn't. How many places have I been to already? With no progress, I felt my heart breaking. Staring at the print on my hand, I tried to think of a way to conjure a memory from that day. The front of Tsukumo Shrine seemed the most likely place I'd gone there, but I saw nothing. I thought it would be a memory of being hit by a car. I had learned about the incident from Koyo, but I couldn't remember it happened. Probably the library, right? Because no, we wouldn't see the library. Never mind. It wasn't that I didn't believe him, but I wanted to experience the memory for myself. If I can't remember that moment, what was the point of all this? Who? Senna. Yeah, I thought it was Senna. I second guessed myself for some reason. Senna, you're getting a little bit too much screen time. Where's Kudeha? As I turned to face the voice that called out to me and found Senna standing there. He spoke in a nervous and worried. How old are they? I don't know if it's spoiler if I switch it up. No, cause Senna and Koyo like died only like 1 year ago. I turned to look at the clock in the shopping mall and saw that it was 9 p.m. From his perspective, I got sick in the afternoon and still haven't returned home. It made sense that he was worried. I have something I have to do, so I just stopped by here real quick. Of course, I'll head home right after this. Try as I might. What? Try as I might calm him down. Senna's question continued. I went home and fell asleep, then woke up and remembered the thing I had to do to him here. Senna looked at me suspiciously. Yep, just wrapping it up. Heading home now. He is buying this? Oh, I guess. Senna. Why is the screen so blurry? Senna let out a loud sigh. Well, then you can head home. Oh. I'll see you back to your home. Oh, he's gonna walk us to our house. Tell you. He's gonna know where we live now. Oh, no, never mind. he won't remember where we live. Thank you. Wait, what? You wanna take me home? My God, make up your mind. Do you want to be an idol or? Understood what Now was saying, and I was genuinely grateful for his concern. But I didn't have to worry about any of that now. I'm a ghost after all, so I can't say that to him now. Maybe I can just flash him a smile and get him to calm down. My house is nearby, so don't worry about it. You're such a sweetheart. Let's go. You're gonna forget again. And then you're gonna be like, what the hell am I doing here? Oh, wait a minute. He took my hand and began pulling me into the direction of the exit. I have no choice but to follow him. We left the mall and walked for some time before reaching my house. It's okay now. We really are close. I stopped and pulled my hand away from Senna. I'll be okay from here. My house is in this neighborhood, so... What is it? Oh, yeah, that's... How do you not have parasocial? You have parasocial friends. That's what happens. Okay, no, I rate her I don't know. No, I'm gonna rate her probably is after Senna, right? Cause this happens. My guy, put up your boundaries. Do not do this for every single girl. Come on. You're just trying your best. If he wasn't an idol, then this would be like fine with. He wanted an apologetic smile as he let go of my hand. Don't worry, I understand. Of course I understand. I never once thought you were acting weird. I know that you're a good person, Senna. For Senna, each and every day we met was the first time. And yet, he was always so sweet to me. I know you were just worried about me, from the bottom of your heart. Because I'm a fan! Help me out this. He probably still remembers us. Oh no, that was from his conversation. He'll be, I don't know. I would say this. Misa would say this. Oh, second up, okay. I wanted to tell him that he's always helping me, but he wouldn't understand that. I had to express to him how much he'd help me in words he would understand. You helped me this afternoon, right? Well, it meant a lot to me. It made me think you're a kind person with a very warm heart. I still think that. Senna raised her eyebrows in surprise. I guess that might be a little too much. Yeah, about that. They do the. How do they do that? How do they laugh like that? How do they go and make it so cute? I think I might have given him the wrong idea. But I guess Anna really does believe he fell in love at first sight with me. Just thinking about it makes me feel embarrassed. Oh, stop. Stop. How old are you? How old do you think you are? Misa right here is still a high schooler. I'm sorry.
君には迷惑かもしれないけど、僕は考えずにいられないんだ。君と僕の間には何かあるんじゃないかって。
He wasn't totally wrong about that, and I wanted to know why he felt that way. And what makes you say that?
それがね、僕にもわからないんだ。でも、恋心って言葉ではうまく説明できないものだから。
As he spoke, Senna outstretched his arm towards me. He gently touched my hair, and I felt my heart beating feverishly. That's a little ticklish. I spoke hesitantly, but Senna merely continues to smile.
笑顔もいいけど、そうやって照れる姿も可愛い。
This is a love triangle situation. Woo! It feels like the first time a man had ever said something like that to me, and I had no idea how to respond. Senna, I think you've got the wrong idea.
あ、また否定する。そういう風に言われるとショックだな。
This dynamic is cute too. The I love you and the no kind of dynamic, you know.
とはいえ、これ以上はダメだよね。
But I guess it's fine because his agency said it's fine for him to do, according to him. When he took his hand away, I felt a sense of relief.
そんなあからさまにほっとした顔しないでよ。
Well, what do you expect? I was so nervous. How am I supposed to act?
その緊張っていい意味でかな。
He is so cheeky. How dare you? I'm done with this conversation.
あ、ごめん。お願いだから許して。
お願いだから許して. Seeing him beg for forgiveness like that, I decided to tease him. I'll forgive you, but in exchange, you'll have to promise to remember me. As expected, he stared back at me dumbfolded.
そんなことでいいの？僕が君を忘れるなんてありえないのに。
You say that, but his word made my heart ache. If only that were true. Well then, if it really was love if it really was love at first sight, you wouldn't forget me. I didn't know why I said the words, but I hoped somehow that they might make a difference. Perhaps if he remembered me, even a little, I could use his love at first sight to help.
忘れないよ。約束。
約束. He held out his pinky for a pinky promise. Please, Senna, don't forget me. The next. Oh no, he's forgetting.
病院って何？
Koyo bolted towards me, grabbed me by the shoulders. But what surprised me more.
僕は彼女は病院に。
Oh no, he's not forgetting. He's remembering. Oh, that seemed very strange.
誰？ミサちゃんっていう女の子がミサと病院に行ったの。
No, wait a minute.
違う。僕が介抱してあげて。多分。それで彼女の体調が良くなった。
Yes, that's what Misa said. Did she mention the hospital? Something strange. Something's very strange.
なんか 今日の僕おかしいかも。昼間にも知らない映像が見えたりしてさ。疲れてるのかな。あいつの存在が影響させてる。え？何？なんでもない。今話しても忘れるからいい。忘れるって何って。
Well then, if it really was love at first sight, you wouldn't forget me. What were the two of them talking about? They were acting like I forget everything. My heart feels like it's gonna burst. I really don't feel good. No, there's something weird going on with me today. Was it just today? I don't remember seeing those images I saw this afternoon. Was that today? I can't remember. Okay, if you had been dead for like over a year, then how come like when the season change and stuff, oh it's Christmas, oh it's I don't know what holiday. Halloween. Won't you like notice the decorations? Ghosts don't get tired. I knew that, but after all that had happened today, I felt emotionally drained. Groggy. I finally reached the nurse's office as I did. Yui came rushing up to me. Oh, she's a real girl's girl. I love you, Yui. I love you, Yui. Is there a Yui route for this? I was surprised to see her speaking so forceful to me. She was worried about me? Knowing that I had a place to go home to and someone was worried about me, it filled my heart with warmth. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry. There was just a lot I wanted to look into. After sighing with relief, I told Yui about the things I found out that day. When I finished, she looked happy as though she didn't want to make the progress to cross over. That's true, but the fact I can't remember my death seems odd as well. Either way, it all seems so mysterious. Hearing her say that so bluntly made me realize just how strange it all was. Koya was surprised I couldn't remember my death too. Night Raven College is calling. I wonder. I think the invitation into the doctor is what caused me to die. Yeah, I suppose so. That's true. The voices did say that. Up until this point, I have been forcefully soloing the identity of the voice itself. For now, I've decided best to just try and get up the pieces of the printout and restore my memory. Once I do that, I'll know who invited me into the darkness and what their words mean. Right, I've got to do my best so I can cross over. I spoke with determination, but somewhere in the back of my mind, I thought of him. Senna isn't able to think about things like this. It makes sense that Koyo felt that way he did with Senna now too. As I got to know the two of them, I had trouble thinking of Senna's problem as somehow separated from my own. Protect her at all costs, please. If something happens to her, I'll be really sad. Yui, have you thought about crossing over? Until that point, I realized I haven't asked many questions about her. Actually, it wasn't just her. The lingering regrets of death was surely a sensitive topic. It wouldn't be right to go around asking this to anyone about them.
なければならないことがあって、それがうまく運べばそれでいいから。けれど臆病者の私はそれから逃げていて。
I could never imagine Yui running away. She always struck me as rather dignified. I don't know why it took me so long to think about it.
あなたと関わるようになって頑張る姿を見ていたら、私もしっかりしないとって思えたわ。
You can do
い
it!
つまでも閉じこもっていられない。他の幽霊と接することが苦手だったけれど、そろそろ外へ出ないとね。
I didn't know all the details, but if she was doing her best to move forward now, if there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to lean on
あり
me.
がとう。あなたもいつでも私を頼ってね。
Oh, girlies, get it done. Right. The two of us smiled at each
と
other.
りあえず休んだ方がいいわ。今日はもう考えるのをやめなさい。
You say that, but I just end up thinking even if I don't want to. You made a troubled face, then turned to look at me with a smile.
それならおしゃべりしましょうか。外のことを教えてくれる？今の流行などをね。
Oh, girlies. I found her suggestion to be very charming, and I felt my heart beat. Huh? Yui? Huh? And so the two of us chatted until morning. In the morning, after spending the night talking with Yui, I decided to go out for a bit. My aim, of course, was to try to unlock the memories contained in the career survey sheet. As I passed through the school gate thinking about where I should go first, I spied Koyo walking up to me. Good morning, Koyo.
おはよう。今日は機嫌良さそうじゃん。
I took some time to relax, that's why.
そっか。それならよかった。
He smiled back at me before his face turned gravely
あんたに
serious.
話があってきたんだ。今少し
It's about Senna, isn't it? Sure, what's up?
セナのこと。昨日あいつと病院に行った。
How did Koyo hear about that? Did Senna tell him last night? No, we didn't end up going. Before we could reach it, Senna's memory was, how should I put it, erased? When I told Koyo about yesterday, he looked back at me with surprise. Something about that made my heart beat faster. I decided to ask her about something that was bothering me. Did something happen to Senna? Koyo stayed silent, but his face told me he was debating whether or not he should tell me something. He's probably going to tell me not to get involved with this. I figured he'd tell me I have my own issues to focus on instead. Please just tell me, Koyo. I want to help Senna too. Still, Koyo remained silent. Koyo. After a while, he sighed, as though he had given up.
あんたと関わることでセナに変化があった。あんたに関する記憶だけが完全にリセットされてないみたいで覚えてるっぽいんだよね。
'Cause we're special. Really?
ただあいつ自身も混乱してる。
My initial feelings of joy were complicated by the news that was causing him to be confused. I wonder if I was doing more harm than good to Senna. Why is it that he only remembers the memories with me?
俺なりに考えたんだけど、まずセナが生きている頃の健康な状態の日を繰り返してるっていうのは覚えてるな。
Right. He keeps resetting back to before he found out about his illness.
そう。だからあいつは大体において決まった行動をとってるし、毎日会う幽霊は俺だけ。俺より先にあいつは死んでるから、俺は途中からあいつのルーティンに加わったわけだけど、俺に会うことはあいつにとって何も違和感もない。生前からの友達だし、この成見ヶ浜は俺たちの地元だから。でもあんたは違う。
I see. I began to get the gist of what Koyo was saying.
多分俺以外の幽霊で毎日セナと顔を合わせているのはあんたくらい。
That was true. I had seen Senna every day since I became a ghost.
そしてセナの生前にあんたはいない。つまりあんたはイレギュラーな存在。
That makes sense. I was someone who wouldn't have been there when someone in Senna's healthy days. But now, he was seeing me every day. So I was causing him this confusion. If his memories can't totally reset, then I wouldn't ruin his happy routine. Koyo shook his head.
その幸せは偽りでしかない。あんたはもしかしたらセナに現実を見せられるかもしれない。リセットがされなくなることで身の回りの変化に気づき、いずれは死んだと認識させられるかも。
If that happens, might be able to face his lasting regrets. And perhaps he could cross over. So, in that case, you want me to keep meeting with Senna, right? If I could help him change, then perhaps there was hope for him after all. Yet, Koyo's face remained still.
ミサにはミサのやるべきことがあるのに。ごめん。気が向いた時でいいから、あいつに会いに行ってほしい。
Oh, I will, don't worry. When he finished speaking, Koyo bowed deeply with a rare sincere. In response, You don't have to tell me. Ooh. I don't know. I feel like you don't have to tell me is like, you don't have to tell me, but then leave it to me. It's like, okay, I'll do it because you told me to do it. Personally, if it was me, I would just say leave it to me, even though... Leave it to me! After hearing that, Koyo raises his head slowly. Looks like he's shouting. He's so cute. The expression on his face is deeply apologetic. You don't have to look so sorry. I've grown to care about Senna too. I picked the wrong choice, didn't I? You don't have to apologize. It's really okay. Feels kind of like there's nothing you can say now. If I said anything else, I feel like it will only make him even more guilty. Well, I'm off to try to find Senna. I spoke with a bright smile, and a smile crept onto Koyo's face. I was relieved to hear him say something that didn't sound like an apology. I said goodbye to Koyo and made my way to find Senna. Near the station, I searched for Senna. Where is he? I looked through the crowd and let out a sigh. Right, knowing Senna, he's going to do his best not to be seen. In crowded places, Senna always tried to hide himself from others. I started looking around in conspicuous place, like behind the pillars. I walked around for a while until I found something flashy, sparkling. Senna's external appearance. He seems to sparkle even after death. It makes it quite easy to find him in a crowd of people. Without thinking, I guess. I didn't know why, but he was in a place with lots of people. Senna! I called out to him as I approached, and his face lit up. I was in shock as he quickly grabbed me with both hands. Oh no. Did he forget us again? He's so depressed about this. I stared at Senna, who seems to be in a state of total despair, when it finally hit me. He had gone out of his way to be in a populated place. Yeah, I guess when there's so many people around, people don't really notice, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Either way, we shouldn't let it get to you. Hey, I smiled back at him, but inside I couldn't help but to feel a little sad. Well, he's forgotten about me today, too. Ah! Nah, my bad. The Santa that had fallen in love with me was already gone. Though I had to shut him down all day yesterday. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't flattered. So, are you off today? His usual expression returned. Santa nodded.
久しぶりのオフだから地元に帰ってきていてね。せっかくだから街に出て買い物でもしながら懐かしさに浸ろうと思ったんだけど。
He trailed off. He sounded melancholic. Perhaps he was sad that no one in his hometown recognized him. In that case, how about we go for a walk? We can suck up the nostalgia together.
いいの？君これから学校なんじゃない？
Oh, right. I was still wearing my school. Can you not change everyone? I'm sure you can change clothes home. We're off today. I just had an event at school. It was a flimsy excuse, but it seemed like he wanted to believe me, so he accepted it without protest. That's not Senna, honey. No. Everything is a work of fiction. If this was real, you would have been in jail real quick now, buddy. Well, now that we're here, I figured we tour some of the places Senna and I visited together. He might remember me. With the thought in mind, I dragged him around from place to place. But I simply couldn't get him to remember, and I ended up just wasting my time. Having exhausted all of our normal spots, we finally reached the ocean.
はあ、いろんなところを回れてすっごく懐かしいよ。
I'm glad to hear that. The whole thing left me depressed. I didn't expect his memories to come back all at once, but there wasn't even a hint of deja vu. I don't know the lyrics to deja vu. Deja vu, deja vu, deja vu. Koyo told me this would happen, but he really doesn't remember me at all. Koyo would probably get upset if he knew I doubted
ご
him.
めん、疲れちゃったよね。僕ばっかり楽しんじゃったな。
No, I'm not tired at all. I really enjoyed talking to you, taking you all. No, I'm not tired at all. I really enjoyed taking you to all those places, Senna. It was the truth. I had enjoyed going to all those places with Senna, more than I have expected, actually. Perhaps it was because I was with Senna. His bright and bubbly personality always found a way to make me smile. There was something dynamic about him, and it was obvious why he'd become an idol.
この海浜公園はね、僕にとって世界で一番好きな場所なんだ。
Oh, it's a pretty special place to you then.
子供の頃は遊具で遊んだり、芝生広場で寝転んで星を眺めたりもしてさ。親友と夢を語り合った場所なんだ。
I figured his best friend was probably Koya. I've been watching the two of them for the past few days. They obviously care about each other. I felt envious of both of them. Having passed away, I would have never been able to talk to Sayaka again like that. Unless Sayaka dies, woo, I'm joking. Not to mention the way things ended up with us. And she was trying to save me. What did she think she could do? Girl, probably follow her and make sure she doesn't do anything. I was sure she wanted to find a way to talk to me. She's gonna use the Ouija board, and then the ghost that talks to her isn't even gonna be you. Go follow her. I'm sure she was thinking the same as I was. We both wanted to end things in some different way, better way. They'll make me happy. I put my hands in my pocket and touched the career survey. If only I haven't changed my plans about the future. I wouldn't have made her cry like that.
ねえ、どうしたの？
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
僕さ、ラジオをやっているんだけど、お悩み相談のコーナーが。
Oh?
だから、話を聞くのは得意だし、アドバイスもできると思う。
Was I really looking so gloomy that he felt like he had to say that to me? Yet a smile on his face and a warm glow in his eyes made me want to lean on him. And so I talked to him. Affectionate. What does it matter? He'll forget it tomorrow anyways. No, he's gonna remember this. In that case, whatever I tell him won't be a burden on him. That's a bad way to put it, girl. Lisa, are you okay? With that self-serving excuse, I began to tell him about what was bothering me. My best friend, well, the words couldn't come up and I didn't know where to begin.
大丈夫だよ。ゆっくり。自分のペースでいいから。
He is such a sweetheart. Thank you. When I smiled back at him, he spoke.
こんなこと言うのはおかしいんだけど、君が話す気になってくれて、少し。
No. Senna stared deeply into my eyes as though he was in some kind of date.
どうしてだか、君の話を聞きたくて、たまらなくて。やっと心を開いてくれるって、なぜか。
Finally? His words reminded me of our second meeting. When we met at Tsukumo Shrine, he was very concerned about me then. Could it be? Is he remembering back to that time?
初めて会うのにおかしいよね。
As he spoke, he laughed and returned to his old self. It was just as Koyo said. There was something about me that Senna remembered. As happy as it made me, I still hesitated to talk to Senna about what I was going through. Would I end up becoming a burden to him? By having decided to lean on him once, I couldn't deny my desire to do so again. I'll try to tell you about it again, some other time.
いつでもいいよ。ずっと待ってるから。
I want to hug something when I'm playing this because I need to take my cuteness aggression out on something. But my mons aren't big enough. I need something bigger. I should buy a Decamon. But they're so goddamn expensive. I wanted to buy plush that's like fluffy. His kind words filled me with a sense of calm, and in the end, I decided to speak. I have this friend. She's been my best friend since childhood. Senna was the first person here I've told about this. My voice faltered as I slowly told him the things that were. I was wrong to tell her I wasn't going to say it in the way I think it was fine. I think you did fine. She must have wondered why I changed my mind. Had I been able to tell her why, perhaps things would have gone differently. I knew that I never would have realized that I had Senna not listened to me. I wondered. Perhaps the fact that he cared about me was why his memory didn't reset. That seems a little self-absorbent. But I couldn't help but to wonder if it was true.
まあ、僕も同じように、あまり心配かけないようにしなきゃって隠していた部分はあるんだけどね。でもどうしてだかバレちゃうんだよね。僕ってわかりやすいのかな。
I think it's called being honest. My friend is the same way. That's right. It was right here by the ocean. In our first year of junior high. It was the first time I've seen Saika in a long time, and she was acting strange. As the thought came back to me, something came to me. What was this? It was my junior high classroom. This took me back, but why was I here? Why am I seeing this memory?
私ね、最近ネイルアートにハマってるんだ。
Don't tell me Reika was my
私
classmate.
は海外
Was
ドラマよく見て。
Misa's classmate.
木田さんは好きなものある？
Sack? But where is she? I didn't see her and those girls. They were looking at me. Is this Sayaka's memory?
私が好きなのは幽霊とかお化けとかそういう話。え？オカルトってこと？うん、知ってる二人とも。この学校にも七不思議があるの。音楽室のしゃべる肖像画とか、理科室の動く人体模型とか。今度放課後見に行かない？でもちょっと怖くない？木田さんいつも怖い話するよね。怖い夢見ちゃうからやめてほしい。あ、ごめん。
Girly pop, why are you guys being so judgmental? Occult, okay, I don't know. Like scary, like occult stuff is interesting as long as you're not dabbling it into the wrong way. You're fine, girly. Why are you guys being so mean? Leave Sayaka alone.
それよりもみゆちゃん、あのドラマ見た？
Damn, they're just ignoring me.
見た。最後に言われてすぐ見たよ。小学校の時の方が。
Sayaka. Once we got into junior high, we started going to schools with different kids from other districts, and the class just grew and grew. The two of us ended up in different classes. So in the beginning of the first year, Sayaka and I didn't have the chance to see each other much.
みんなと仲良くなりたくて、仲間外れにされたくなくて、興味のないドラマをチェックして話を合わせようともしたけど。おはよう。教えてくれたドラマ見てみたよ。
Don't, girly? Girl A and B don't do what I think.
そうなんだ。それよりさ、昨日見に行った映画が面白くて。
Sayaka, you're hanging out with the mean girls. Like, not mean girls, but like the, you know what I mean, the type of
そう
girls.
そう。終わった後めっちゃ語ったよね。二人で行ったの？うん。木田さんはあまり好きそうなジャンルじゃなかったから誘わなかったの。だってホラーとかそういうのしか興味ないじゃん。そんなこといいよ、無理しなくて。あ、そうだ。みゆちゃんさ、今日の放課後暇？うん、空いてる。っていうか、私もサイコ誘おうと思ってた。
Sayaka, find better friends. Come on, those two are not your friends, girl.
何を間違えたのか。彼女たちに合わせようとするために空回り。他に気が合いそうな子を見つけように。クラスにはもうグループが出来上がっていた。
Then hang out with the guys.
そして私に話しかけてくる人が
Oh.
一人もいなくなって。学校に行きたくなくて数日間この海を眺めに来ていた。どうしてこうなっちゃったんだろう。自分から誰かに話しかけることも、誰かから話しかけられることもなく、まるで自分が幽霊になったような暗い日々に耐えられなかった。そういえば小学校の頃ここでよく遊んでたっけ。私とミサで放課後にちょっと足伸ばして。
Sayaka.
ミサ、
Phew. I had a feeling you'd be here, Sayaka. What are you doing?
どうして学校はどうしたの？
I'm playing hooky.
なんでサボってまで。おばさん、そういうの厳しいのに。
Well, I was looking for my friend. heard your teacher say that you weren't coming to classes recently.
それは
Hey, I thought of something. Next year, let's pick the same elective so we'll end up in the same class.
ここからだったと思う。
Aww.
私が彼女と接触したのは
True. Everyone's obsessed with the MC.
彼女としていられなくなったのは
Okay, now I understand her perspective a little bit more. Okay. I understand her perspective a little bit more. But just, oh god, console battery low. I'm trying to finish this part.
私が離れている彼女を引き止めるために
I opened my eyes after seeing the vision of psychopaths and the concerned Senna stared down at me.
よかった。気がついたみたいでほっとしたよ。
Sorry, I guess I made you worry about me. I was glad to see the memories, but it'd be nice to not pass out every time I did it. But this time, it was Sayaka's memory. I think this gives me a better understanding of how all this involves her.
大丈夫？
Yeah, I'm fine. Low blood sugar. Happens all the time. Don't worry
そ
about
れ
it.
でも無理はしないでね。本当は君を病院へ連れて行こうとしたんだけど、君を抱きかかえた瞬間、
Yay! We both get our memories.
変な映像が。
Senna's condition was changing rapidly. His eyes wavered as he looked confused. Senna?
さあ、変なことを聞くけど、僕たちって初対面だよね。
Nothing. I was trying to like grab the charger. The light. But then stay. Hey. Can I plug it in? I only have to hold it on. Because the charger's at the bottom, so I don't want you to die. It's on 15%. If it was still... Ah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Sweet man, just 15% left on the console. Ah!
ごめん、変なこと言って。でも、自分の知らない君との思い出が。
It's not the first time. Without thinking, I blurted out the words. The truth is, we've met before. Yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that too. He stepped back to me, stunned and silent. And then finally...
僕、なんて忘れてるんだろう。
He looks so sad! Every time they look sad, I feel sad. As he mumbled silently, I wondered if I should tell him the truth. But I wasn't sure if it was wise to confess anymore at this moment. That's right, my name. If I tell him my name, he might remember. Senna, listen to me. My name is...
言わないで。
I'm gonna try
自分で
remembering.
思い出したいんだ。そうしないといけないって。
Well then, if it really was love at first sight, then don't forget me. Was it really because I said that to him? I should probably leave the rest to Senna at that point. Hey, don't you dare curse him! How dare you? He's not dramatic. He had to figure out this on his own, otherwise there was no point to it. Fortunately, he seems to understand that he had forgotten something. All he had to do now was to remember. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for you to call me by my name. Now my...
ありがとう。
Ah!
ごめんね。
Hey, my phone is dying too. Yamete. Everything is dying. God, both of them apologize to Misa in this one scene. I don't feel good.
どうかしてるよね。
No.
本当に僕は大バカ者だ。
No. You haven't forgotten me, right? Just because you can't remember doesn't mean you've forgotten. I spoke with a smile, and he responded with an apologetic grin.
そうだね。こんな素敵な子は忘れない。
Oh.
必ず思い出すから。
Oh.
待っていて。
Oh, he's trying his best. Of course. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Oh God, send in perspective. Don't read this part. Is it gonna survive? Why can't I remember?
どうして思い出せないんだろう。
After seeing Misa off, I lay down in the grass alone. I thought about going back to the station to finish my shopping, but I was in no mood to do so anymore. Huh? I think I've been here before, thinking about that girl like this.
思い出せてきている。
An election spread through my heart, and yet, all at the same time, I felt my chest tighten and my heart clog the way I've never felt before. I don't remember this pain, and yet there was something familiar about this feeling, that sadness. Why? What is this? Could it be I've forgotten something beside that girl? Back to prototype perspective. Okay, I'm gonna end stream because everything's dying. My phone is dying. My switch is dying. Save. Yay! Stream 3. Stream 3. We're at Urban Legends Chapter 4. Wow! Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. I probably might stream more tomorrow.